Good morning, everybody. This is Tanveer Hossain, undergraduate student of International Relations of University of Rajshahi. Today, I am gonna present to you the Rohingya refugee security threat for Bangladesh. We can consider it as most important issue for Bangladesh because they are involved the national security of Bangladesh. And before starting my presentation, I would like to thank my honorable course teacher, Sharif Hassan sir, for giving me the floor to enhance my skills by delivering the presentation. Let's start the topics. Uh, my topic is Rohingya refugee, the security threat for Bangladesh. Uh, that's why we have to know at first uh, who are called the refugee and who are called Rohingya people and how they affect in our country. In international relations, refugee are those people who cross the international border in order to flee human rights, abuses, and conflict. And the Rohingya are the people who live in the Rakhine state of Myanmar. In 2017, about 0.9 million Rohingya were forcibly thrown out of their country by Myanmar government. And as neighboring country, Bangladesh gave them shelter. But after giving the shelter, they are getting involved into several types of felonious activities, such as creating fake documents and criminal activities, which is caused the security issue of Bangladesh. And many international organizations mentioned some security threats like border security. One of the militant groups called Arakan Rohingya Salvation Army has accused for killing almost half dozen of security forces in Rakhine state of Myanmar in 2017. And same group might be a strong threat for Bangladesh too. They can use Bangladesh refugee camp as their base camp for cross-bordering fighting, then smuggling and drug storage and supply. A good number of Rohingyas are transporting Yava pill to earn money by selling it. Almost 92% Yava pills are carried by the Rohingyas, and more than 96% Yava pills came into Bangladesh by the Teknaf route. Most of the Yava smugglers are reported to be female Rohingyas. Then they talk about the human trafficking and fabrication of documents. For better opportunities or for better life, they for better opportunities or for better lives, many Rohingyas are attempting to flee the camps in the economic well-known countries like Middle East countries, Malaysia, Thailand, and they use the Bangladeshi fishing boat. In this dangerous journey, many Rohingyas are died and many are killed by the border guard. And in this session, they fabricate the documents like NID cards, passports. Bangladesh police arrested large number of border with around 25,000 copies of Bangladeshi passports, and such uh, cr- such criminal actions can be considered as one of the biggest threat for Bangladesh. Then they talk about the murder and injury. After settlement, the Rohingyas are gradually arrested for attempting to robbery by the police and rape with lots of homemade arms. They are threatening other Rohingyas for money or vulnerable goods or join ARSA, and this caused the clash between the local and the Rohingyas. Then they talk about arms fighting and dealing. Because of the illegal work of Rohingyas, the Bangladeshi army take action against the Rohingyas, and that's why they also involved in the arms fighting. Though sometimes they fought with handmade arms, but many times they also use the modern weapon. And Bangladeshi police arrested many of the Rohingyas for this case. Then they talk about hijack and robbery. Hijacks and robberies have increased at the Rohingya refugee camps area in Cox's Bazar during the night time, even sometime during the day. There are uh, many selected spots. There are many selected spots where hijacking is regular incident like bus station, local markets, tourist spots, and other quiet places where there are the small tasks of life. Even they attacking the people who came to the camps for collecting news. Then they talk about extremism and terrorism. According to the International Crisis Group ICG report on December 2018, a Mujahideen extremist group will rise up in the South Asia. Most of the Rohingyas are illiterate and blind on the religion, and they lost everything they had during the last violence in 2017 in Myanmar. There are possibility of Rohingyas in such terrorist groups joined, and they are attacking by the paying money, providing foods, free weapon, and so on. Then they talks about marriage between Rohingyas and the local people. There are many evidence that some Rohingyas are trying to build the relationships with the local people through marriage. Rohingyas have similar religious beliefs as local people have, and that is Islam. Some, despite Rohingyas, are trying to get into marital relationships with the local Bangladeshi people by making fake NIDs and passports. Such relationships can be considered as one of the major security threats to the national security. Then the talks about the uncontrolled movement. Rohingyas easily mixed with the local people because of their similarities in body structure, in facial structure, and language and attire. Such attempts can be considered as one of the serious national identity threats. uh, Bangladesh government work for resolving this problem, but they need the involvement of powerful states to solve the problems by resettlement, repatriation, peace treaty, etc. Thank you all for listening my lecture attentively, and advance Eid Mubarak to you all. Thank you everybody.